Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Wow, what a day yesterday. So what a day. So we're going to take a look at the daily chart quickly, then go over to the lower time frame. At the moment, support levels are still holding. I want to talk a little bit about how to understand the analysis, because I did read yesterday that some people got liquidated and people get thrown out of their trades, which I don't fully understand, given that on the 1 hour time frame we didn't break any of my support levels. Okay, so you need to obviously, the analysis is there for something and the levels I communicate are there for something. So if you are trading and let's say your liquidation point or stop loss is above a support level that I communicate, then of course, you have them wrong. You've either calculated your position size wrong or you have your stop levels wrong. Let's talk about that in this video. Daily time frame, white count still preferred, no change actually for months. Yes, we've seen some extensions, but to be honest, this is still the wave count that I presented to you months ago in white here. Okay, so the more direct upside count with only shallow pullbacks. Okay, so that was the communication. Why do we focus on the white one? Why did we focus on the white one? Well, because there was no evidence for anything else. Okay, so we just focus on what we see. I always say I like to live, trade, analyze in the present, have one foot in the future, which is basically then the roadmap that Elliott Wave gives us, which is not a crystal ball, but it is probably what comes closest to a crystal ball. If you're looking for one, you won't find one, and also I would never claim Elliott Wave gives you a crystal ball. It's just not the same. It's just not the same, but it gives you the levels that if they are broken, that we understand when does the market change its mood. Very, very powerful. Very powerful, especially because most Elliott Wave analysts that are good, that I know, they've been bullish for more than a year. Okay, and also with this analysis, because I follow Elliott Waves, the analysis told us we should be bullish. It's a bullish market, especially Bitcoin. Okay, and that's in contrast to many fundamental analysts. Even someone like Peter Schiff. He's just a gold seller, obviously, but I mean, these people talking Bitcoin down all the time, right? Didn't work. And I always say, just follow the trend. Follow the trend. And yeah, if support levels break, look, we adjust, but they are not breaking. So it's just the opportunity in this market is just too significant to try to work against it. All right. But of course, if the opportunity isn't there, if the market isn't using that potential, yeah, we need to recognize that. How do we recognize that? By looking at the charts. But at the moment, we're still in this uptrend. Let me explain the structure to you. In the white count, the idea is that we are pretty much extended in this third wave. So after we have a 1-2, 1-2 setup, so we're basically now 1-2. It's this third wave that's unfolding. That's pretty extended now. It's not like crazy levels, okay? But if we look at the subwave structures, the fifth wave of that is very extended. So in this scenario, if we talk about third wave, it's now reached a 200% extension. Is that way overextended? No, for Bitcoin it is extended, yeah, but it's not unusual for crypto. However, if we go up much higher, I would switch to the green count, which is more aggressively bullish. There are some differences. Maybe I'll talk about that a little more when we have more evidence that the green count is unfolding, but to keep it very short, it would take us more directly to 100K. Now, don't get all excited about it. Don't jump on it straight away. It is my alternative count at the moment. Okay, I need to see further evidence to believe it. Just shows you that obviously also, again, it's no crystal ball. Elliott Wave tells us what are the options, what are the probable scenarios, and I think green has become more probable, but it's not confirmed yet. And it also tells us, okay, look, these are the options. They are all bullish, the scenarios. Some could be even more bullish than even I assume. So how do we deal with that tactically? And as I always say, it shows you that how important a core position is, how important those positions are that you have to trade the daily time frame. Because a lot of people, when they only trade the smaller time frame, they will miss the main element of the rally. It's a concept I've been talking about for 2 years constantly, because I didn't want people to get rid of their core positions too early, or Obviously, some people don't have a core position. They came in too late into the market. That is unfortunately the reality of the markets. There isn't always a good opportunity to build a core position. It's just what it is. I can't magically make a good entry point appear, right? But the white count is at the moment still primary. I would like to see a pullback from this region. Support would be between 51.3 and 39.9K. Ideal support around 44.6K. But as I said in my last video yesterday, I cannot confirm that this wave 4 is unfolding until I see a break of micro support, and that's on the 1 hour time frame. There is, by the way, also the yellow count, which is only going to be less likely above 65K. We haven't reached that yet. The yellow count allows for a deeper pullback. So any pullback, right? If we break below 39.9K, it's the B wave. But we're not even close to the yellow box, so let's ignore that for now, but we need to know about it still. Shorter time frame. So this is what I wanted to talk about, because support levels are holding. The market reversed again in one of these support areas, in the micro support area. Yeah. So we did miss this one here. Pullback was too shallow. Was very bullish. But again, they are only support areas. They are no targets per se. They are support. And and here the market actually reacted to the perfect target, you could say, or support, let's call it support, but the ideal support level for a fourth wave, 38.2 retracement. So it is possible that wave 5 is now unfolding, but it's like, from a probabilities point of view, it seems like the last bit of this rally. So you might remember from yesterday's video or videos I communicated it would still look better with one more 4-5 pattern if there is a lot of euphoria. However, sometimes we don't see that last. We don't see that last 4-5 pattern, but Bitcoin might offer it. Now, I did read yesterday from a lot of people, they got liquidated or stopped out of the trade when this happened. This Bitcoin basically gave up like 50% of its daily profits yesterday. But that's what I mean with the support. I mean, the support area never broke, right? I mean, I'm just wondering where support levels are set. I mean, you can obviously trade your own chart, and you know, all my charts are only there to give you guidance, but they tell you exactly which levels need to break to have an indication that something different is going on. And as long as we are in the current structure, to keep the uptrend going, I mean, that was the 57.1K level. So if you set a stop above that, I don't know based on what, you know, I don't know, it would be a different system. But obviously a lot of people got liquidated, or you know, I don't know, it's you know, it might be reasonable to set a stop below 57K, maybe with 1% distance or so, to account for the volatility, because sometimes you can get a wick below the support zone, but really it takes a break below that level to tell us that something different is going on. So if you want to participate in the uptrend and you don't want to be shaken out of a trade, then usually the 57.1K level in this case would be what is there to use. Okay, so maybe that, I don't know, was unclear or so, but obviously the goal of these updates, the analysis, is to help you stay in trades. Yeah, and sometimes it means, okay, support level is too far away. That means I have to size down my position because the stop might be further away, or maybe reward to risk ratio isn't great. I don't take the trade at all. So that's just sort of as a summary. So we might get one more high here, and that could be it. And then this wave 4 pullback might unfold. But as I said, we need that break below 57,100 as a first indication that a pullback is unfolding. And then a break below these swing lows at around 50,400, 50,500 as confirmation. Yeah, so that would be solid confirmation. Here, this is only an indication. So there's a little bit of a difference there. So at the moment, the support level is still holding. I'm not going to tell you wave 4 has started. I'd like to see it start from this region. Based on the microstructure, we should get one more high. Then actually also on the micro level, this structure is complete. Sometimes when there's euphoria, we don't see that last leg up. So be aware of that. Yeah. But if we get it, also then with one more high, it doesn't mean the top is in. It just means probabilities increase. And we just need to wait for a signal like a break below the last low or a break below micro support. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting day. Interesting times in the crypto market. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.